Today we tour Wake Forest University. It's a real nice school.
Too tall.
She can't get in frame. I think it's our last school that we're checking out.
At least for the summer.
We're doing something a little different this time in that, nice staying in camera on the pivot.
Yeah.
We're gonna give ourselves a tour. I don't know, I just felt like we weren't getting enough out of the guided tours. They're a little robotic and even, I don't want to use the word dishonest, but you know, they put themselves in such a good light that maybe they're not strictly stuck on the truth. What do you think?
I already am disapproving on their bragging about their speech and debate team because I know the truth.
I don't know, they have a collegiate speech debate team, so that's a mark in their favor.
It is.
Anyway,
it really is.
We're gonna tour the school. We're gonna bring you along, and it should be cool.
We're gonna look at it. It's very, very pretty, so it should be fun.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. You guys will have to tell me. She won't stop playing Pokemon.
Okay, won't stop is an exaggeration. There are no Pokestops remotely near our house, so I have to just take it all in. I already caught a Pidgeotto while I was just walking from here, from the Welcome Center to right here. So maybe I'll hatch a couple of eggs while we're on our walking tour today.
What? We had another objective.
Well, I mean, multitasking.
Let me know what you think. So we are in the middle of campus. Hope, we're gonna do an over-the-shoulder shot. Can you stay in the frame?
Yep.
This is, you're doing really good. So this is like their quad. And one of these buildings is like the student center. You spend a lot of time there. Often that's where you eat. It's where like there can be a bookstore. It's a central gathering, middle of campus. I'm gonna look for that building and we'll show it to you. Okay, this is the library. Nobody's talking, but check this out. I'm told that the librarians like do Shakespeare from up there and throw paper airplanes from up there to like with like inspirational quotes and stuff. Cool. This is a better view of the same library. So, two things. One, Hope says my whisper voice is really creepy.
It's just the entire thing that you're doing right now where you're filming strangers and whispering about them is just, it's a creepy thing.
There were no anyway, what is her name?
Maya Angelou.
Yeah, so, come with me. Hope says that it's really bad that I don't know who she is.
It's really bad that you don't know who she is. She's amazing.
Be a little louder.
She's amazing.
And what did she write?
Phenomenal woman. I know why the caged bird sings. She's such a beautiful poet.
Do people know this?
Yes,
I don't know this.
You know this. You just don't know poetry.
So I'm leading this tour, and our tour guide is completely unqualified.
Yeah, he's the worst.
We haven't gone the right way yet, but I think we're headed there now.
And I know the location of the most important place on this college campus.
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yeah, there's one in the library. But I think if we go past the library, we'll find the student center. That's what I wanted to see.
I say we hop in Starbucks first.
Of course you do.
So there's a new installment of our tour guide. Is a wonderful, wonderful tour guide. He confused the number 1 with the number 7.
It had, you know when, there's the one that's a straight line, the one with the little thing? It had the thing at the top.
You thought that was a 7.
Well, I mean, now that I've compared it to the 7, I don't think that anymore. It just had 7-ish properties.
We'll find it.
We've been walking around Lost for like 30 minutes now, but I would argue getting a good vibe for the campus.
The 2 ways that we went back and forth.
But it's not that big a campus, but her Pokemon Go app was not open for most of that time. So she's not...
Okay, let me explain myself.
Uh-huh.
So it kept crashing while I was first walking around, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna restart it, open it up, so when I do hatch my egg, I won't lose it. And then I kept having to redo it, and I got really frustrated.
So she's not getting credit for her miles or kilometers in Pokemon.
Kilometers, god damn.
All right. Yes, yeah. Between drugs and Pokemon Go, America will learn the metric system. So I was just about to vlog about how self-guided tours just might be a lot less productive than guided tours. I thought I had been on so many of these that I could do it myself. No. And just as I was gonna crack out the camera and say that, our would-be tour guide came from nowhere. And it's just too much crow to eat.
That's a really dumb saying. Okay, honestly, how many of you, without taking another 5 seconds to think about it, instantly knew what that meant?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense eating crow. I don't get it. But I didn't want to say it in front of her because that would just be admitting a lot of defeat. Holy sun. Anyway, on the upside, it's not a huge campus, and we did walk around a bunch, lap after lap. So we got that going. You guys need to hear this. So everyone's making fun of my musical tastes. Hope is jamming out to a song by an 11-year-old.
Okay.
Sing it.
You can wear my sweatshirt. And you can tell your friends we'll be together till the end.
Yeah, it's if you're not ready for my kiss, you can wear my sweatshirt.
Yeah.
It's
a great song. Part of me wants to pull it up right now and play it for all of you.
Oh, I don't need any more copyright trouble.
I know.
She's
been. Wow, nothing's perfect,
she keeps singing to me.
After fighting through my tears.
First it was that sweatshirt song.
First, baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. The only one I see.
So now it's love.
Baby, it's you.
I'll stop it. I'll stop it. As usual, so impressed with what a drone can do. I feel like it gives a sense of presence to the video that it wouldn't have otherwise had. Very good purchase.
10 out of 10.
Do you see that building that, it just goes behind the trees? It has like the ridges, the steps, and it gets narrower at the top. When they built the Empire State Building, that one was the model they used for the Empire State Building right here in Winston-Salem. Every Father's Day, the Empire State Building sends that building, just going behind a water tower now, a Father's Day card. Because...
And a cake.
And a cake. Thanks, Hope. So I thought that was interesting. We are home.
Woo!
That drive was a bit of a whopper. I think I hit rush hour traffic in Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Durham, and Raleigh. But I'm here now, and I'm home like 15 minutes ahead of schedule.
Yay!
For Painkiller already. So everything's gonna be fine. And I gotta prep for the show, but mostly, everything's good. All right, end of vlog here. We just wrapped up Painkiller already. It's about midnight. I've had a super long day. And it was a good show. I like this week's Painkiller already. There was a little more deep stuff, a little more sharing. And I thought that was, one of the better parts. Oh, and then Kyle had a brand new story about a skunk. It had just happened this week, and I won't say too much more. But I always feel good. Like when Painkiller already goes there, most of my videos I just bump it tomorrow. But I like PKA to be good because people watch it all week long, and it gives me a sense of relief and pride when it's a hot one. And I think people will like this one. We'll see.
Yeah, multi-million-dollar deals got $1 million deal. When I was younger, I would wonder how $1 million feel. And for real, it feel like I ain't even broke a seal. Cause when you drop hits, they want you to pick up the bill. Now my life is spot is in Chicago. New York state of mind, but out LA, man, that's where I go. When I need to lay this shit down, so much on my mind, that's the reason I'm spitting now.